morning, and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Cam Madrano.
And I'm Jaden Miller.
The start of the new school year featured some major changes around campus. Different projects around campus include new landscaping as part of a beautification process.
You know, it was kind of like a shock coming back to school and seeing that all the trees were gone, just because me and a lot of my friends sat there every day for lunch. Kind of sucks, but I know they're trying to improve the school, and I feel like in other areas the landscaping looks really nice.
Overall, I think it is a good thing because it's like campus maintenance and that sort of thing, but you know, for this year it might just take some adjustment.
The new year also presents the completion of bathroom renovations, which began last spring.
It did take a while. It sometimes made me late to class, but the overall finish I think it was worth the wait because they're really nice, and I'd rather be walking into a nice clean bathroom than an old bathroom.
Other renovations include painting in the 900s wing.
Since last Monday, a protester has made an appearance by the front entrance of the school. According to Youth Resource Officer Mark Kelly, students should refrain from engaging with the protester.
So much love. Man. They're bigots, they're hateful.
You know, with the First Amendment, he has the right to go and state his piece and what he feels he thinks is right. And obviously our students have the right to also say what they feel is right. You know, obviously we're there to keep the peace and make sure it doesn't end up going into any kind of physical altercation or any crimes be committed.
I was immediately, I was enraged, you know, because that's something I'm super passionate about, being part of the LGBTQ plus community. And this is, you know, where I go to school and I want to feel safe at my school. And with him here, that's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like I'm being attacked at my own school. And like here, we're being taught tolerance. And him coming here and, you know, protesting is not what we're learning.
In addition, the protester has made appearances at other sites, including Del Campo.
We now go to Braden Holcomb for sports.
Good morning. Welcome to this Friday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Braden Holcomb. This year, Roseville High School Athletics has entered into a new sponsorship program with Nike, potentially making teams have to order all new gear. We now go to Dean Eustathiou with more.
Now that Roseville has ended its sponsorship with Adidas, teams throughout the year will be encouraged to buy new Nike apparel. Girls soccer, water polo, and swim coach Paul Stewart believes that although RHS is now entering into a new sponsorship program, it may take a few seasons for the lower level teams to acquire new uniforms.
It's going to take us a few years to be able to change all of our gear. This year we'll change the varsity gear to Nike, but in the next couple of seasons we'll have to change the JV and the freshman gear also to Nike equipment.
This may be the first seasons for Roseville sports to be switching to Nike, but previous to this year, RHS was the only school in the district still on sponsorship with Adidas.
Our district now is all Nike. You know, we were the only school in the district that was Adidas, and I think some of the other teams had gotten all their stuff Adidas, but same as girls soccer. They're all going to make their switches and take care of their programs and start with the varsity and work their way down.
Senior Jalen Solich is excited for the upcoming year with Nike jerseys and believes it will inspire a new creative style of uniform.
I actually prefer Nike, especially saying Tigers across in cursive. That would look really cool. Then you can add different colors to it.
In other news, don't forget that the varsity football team plays their first home game tonight at 7 o'clock against the Oakmont Vikings. And that's all in your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. We now go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Braden. The first trailer for Austin Vesely's small-town thriller comedy film Slice dropped this week. This film is produced by the Oscar award-winning film company A24. In the past years, the stellar movie lineup A24 has put out has dominated almost every category they are nominated for, and early looks for their latest production seems to be no exception. This trailer puts on a unique tone for a goofy action comedy thriller that knows exactly what it needs to be. It's a tone that's never really been used from this studio, and I am very excited to see how they execute it.
Kingfisher Chronicle. Can I ask you a few questions?
Find the wolf, you'll find your killer.
Deny ghost involvement in the killing of Sean Hammerschmidt.
Chance the Rapper makes his acting debut in this story where a mysterious killer is going around, and while solving the mystery, they encounter demonic creatures. The preview only includes one scene with Chance, but from the quick look you can tell this will not be his last movie. Also in the amazing cast lineup is Zazie Beetz, Joe Keery, and Paul Scheer. Any one of these actors could carry their own movie, so it's highly unlikely that this one will flop. Judging from the trailer, I would assume the special effects are exactly what you'd expect from any low-budget film. All in all, I'm very curious to see how well the tone of the movie complements these actors and the performance the story will get out of them. And now we go back to news.
A group of RHS students has spent part of their summer working at their teacher's wedding.
RHS teacher and new bride Dana Davenport's bond with her students stretches beyond school hours, as proven by the numerous alumni and students that worked at Davenport's wedding.
It was super heartwarming to look around and see my students out in the audience and involved in the event. And yeah, it just was that added element that made it not only that much more personal for us, but it made the day itself all the extra special.
Davenport had full confidence in her students' abilities.
When I would tell people who don't know my students, both present and former, when I would say, yeah, I have some of my yearbook students taking pictures for the wedding, or I have my Key Club students are going to be serving at the wedding, then some people would kind of look at me funny and be like, are you sure? Is that really going to work out well? And I'm here like, yeah, you don't know my students. You don't know the quality of the work that's going to be there.
Yearbook and Key Club students Grace Dietrich and Natalie Eng felt privileged to witness Davenport on her special day.
It was also good to connect with Dana and see a new side of her, and it also helps because I do work with her a lot in class, and it was good to have that experience.
Then after seeing her on her probably the happiest day of her life, seeing her with her husband, with all her friends and family around, just dancing and having fun, really made us closer to her.
Following this summer's activities, Davenport was excited to reunite with her students again and can't wait to continue to grow closer with them. And that's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.